Okay, what to do next? Yeah, we will need another of those alchemical chests, because that the repair chest I'd like to keep. But we will also... the problem is we will need 2 more. Which means 2 more chests. And more stone, I hope. Yeah, I made more than I needed. Good. And I need the dusts again. And I also need 2 diamonds. Ah. 2 diamonds. Diamonds in the middle, chests bottom. Iron like this. Green. Out of color. And blue. And one of them we will now transform into a energy condenser, which is probably the most awesome thing ever in Tekkit. Something like that. Okay, not like that, then like that. And now we have an energy condenser. And the second one we will turn into an alchemical bag. We will need wool for that. Yeah, you can dye the wool if you want it to be a different color. I want it to be black, so I'll just combine the wool with the ink. And now you put the alchemical chest in the middle. You put the wool in the bottom half and the middle around it, and you use the blue dust, and you get a black alchemical bag. It works with every color, and what it does is you put it on your hotbar, right click it, and you have a portable chest with to carry around. And the best thing about that, you can use it to store your ore and everything else. And the important thing is, if you die and lose the bag, for example it falls into lava, you can just craft it new and everything will still be in there, which is awesome. Okay. Next, after I put my letters in there and the rest of the sugar canes in here, is the energy condenser. Where is a good place for that? Let's just put it here. So see, it's a little bit darker. The energy condenser is... yeah, it's godlike. I'll just show you how it works. We'll put some coal here and rubies, which we don't really need anymore, in here, and it turns the rubies into coal. With which we will fill our macerator, which is macerating coal dust for us. Our power levels are sinking. So I told you we will get ourselves a cheaper source of energy. For that I will have to chop down a tree, or at least get a piece of wood or 2. We'll make ourselves some charcoal. So for deeper explanation, when you look at things like this cooked pork chop, there's an EMC standing in the second row, and a value which is 64 in that case. That means cooked pork chop is worth 64 EMC. For example, a diamond is worth 8,192 EMC, and so on. So this energy condenser does nothing else than convert whatever you put up here with the items you have put in the big space in terms of EMC values. That means if you put a diamond diamond up there and cobblestone, a lot of cobblestone in there, you probably get a diamond in about a year or so, because cobblestone is only worth 1 EMC and diamond 8,192. So we've got ourselves 2 charcoal, and the thing is, charcoal works just like coal, exactly like coal in generators, but is only worth a quarter of its EMC value, which means it's much better to use. It's much more cost efficient. We'll take ourselves some gold ingot. Gold is worth pretty much. We get a full stack of charcoal out of it. So the thing is, you should always keep one item out of everything you own, so you can duplicate it, which I will do in this chest next to my bed. Okay. That's for starters with equivalent exchange mod. Next time, right now, I think I will show you how to build the first armor in industrial craft, nano armor. If I can find it, I'm not really sure if I have enough resources for that, but I think I actually have enough. Depends on how quick my machines are working. You need carbon plates to build yourselves the first type of armor, and what you do is you put coal dust in every one of the 4 squares, and you get raw carbon fiber. And that, again, you have to use 2 of them to combine them to raw carbon mesh. And out of raw carbon mesh you put in the compressor, and out comes carbon plates, as you will see in a few moments. Carbon plate, which is traveling up. Okay, I think we will have to postpone the new armor, because it would just take too long. Let me show you something else instead. Let me show you how to build an overclocker. Okay, yeah, we have enough coolant for that. Yeah, we really have enough coolant for that. What we will need to build this is copper cable, lots of copper cable, and an electronic circuit for each of them. Look how many copper cables we have left. Not that much, but I will show you how to build one at least. and even one should make a pretty big difference. Need 2 more of them. Just put them in. I think I got it the wrong way. And you have an overclocker upgrade. Like that. And gee, what should work fast? You should work fast. Macerator. Let's see the difference. It's working like that. And as you can see, it's already much faster. Okay, yeah, I think that's it for now. Next time I will show you a few of the other energy sources. I think I will start with wind energy. Maybe also show you water energy. They're both not that good, but not really bad either. At least in the beginning. And later on I will show you geothermal energy, which is, yeah, it's really efficient if you want to run down your mine and collect lava all the time. But if you're willing to do that, it is probably the single most awesome of the energy sources. Yeah, there's also solar energy, which is of course renewable, and works only in daylight, which isn't a problem if you're playing alone. But if you're playing with other people, you'd have to sleep all at the same time, which may be a bit of a problem. But other than that, solar panels and solar arrays are a pain in the ass to manufacture. But if you have enough of them and good, they come in different sizes. If you have, you start with a solar panel, which only produces 1 energy unit per tick. Then you can upgrade 8 of them to a low voltage solar array, which produces 8 per tick, 8 of them to a medium voltage solar array with 64 per tick, and 8 of them to a high voltage solar array with 512 per tick. Yeah, it's pretty expensive, pretty expensive, really expensive. And we're not even close to building even a low voltage solar array. But if you have the resources, you'll get unlimited energy as long as it's daylight. And if you have enough of them, you can save yourself enough power so you can last through the night easily. And the last type of energy I will also show you, but at a much later time, is nuclear energy. You can build yourselves your own nuclear reactor in Tekkit. I think that's it for now. Our macerator is working faster than before, which is nice. And we have 12 carbon plates right now. I think next time we will start with a nice trip to the Nether, get ourselves some glowstone, which is used in many recipes, many of the equivalent exchange recipes, and also in the industrial craft recipes. We will need it often, so we will have to get ourselves some.